Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Real Talk. Jeremy here. This is part one of a three-part video series I'm going to be doing on the subject of nationalism. We all love nationalism, right? In case you don't know what nationalism is, it's the belief that your country is better than another country. That it's the best, actually, and you'd be willing to die for your country. Part one is going to be about like people who identify with where they're from more than anything else. If you've ever been to a foreign country, you ever been to another country outside of the United States or Great Britain, wherever you're from, you've probably the first words out of your mouth is like, well, I'm an American and I'm from America and blah blah blah, America, America, and I like it better than this place. Not necessarily, you're probably not that big of an asshole about it, but that's probably what you're thinking. And, I mean, I understand why you would say, like, I'm an American, I'm from America, because, like, what do you say? Well, I'm from Earth. Like, no shit, where are you from, Venus? Like, what's the weather like on Venus this year? Is the lava nice? Like, you're not going to say that, but it's usually what the first words out of your mouth is going to be, I'm from America, or England, or whatever. And that's not necessarily a problem, but the issue I have with it is when people they strive on the idea, like they love the idea of saying like I'm from America and I'm American and I believe in the ideals of America and I believe this is the greatest country on earth, and they just go on and on and on about their patriotism and how their country is better than another place, and that's what they identify with. I can understand being patriotic and wanting to fight for your country. Wanting to fight for your country. And like I myself, I joined the military. I joined the United States Air Force. I wasn't in for a long time, but I had that fervor too. Like I wanted to serve my country. And a lot of people get overboard with it. Like they believe that like we're the only country that deserves to exist, and they'll go on and on about how fucking great where they're from, and it's usually when they're in a foreign country they talk a lot of shit. And I'm sorry, but if that's the first word out of your mouth, first words out of your mouth is like, well, I'm an American, or I'm a strong African American male. Like, shut up, dude. You don't have anything else. If that's the first words out of your mouth, like, not to pick on black people, but anybody, like, well, I am a Catholic and I come from a Catholic household, and like, you don't got anything else, dude. Maybe you probably went to college for a little bit, or you did a few years of college basketball, but that's probably it. You probably don't have anything else, because if that's your starting line is I'm American, or I'm a Catholic, or I'm Irish, I'm from Ireland, and like it's probably the most interesting aspect about you. You probably don't have anything else, so you're going to start off strong with saying something like that. Like, I'm an American. Like, no, you're not. You're a person who happens to live in America. That's who you are. Or when someone identifies with a religion, like, well, I'm an American Christian. I'm a Christian American. You're a person who lives in America who also happens to be Christian. Stop identifying yourself as a Christian or an American. It's silly. Like, it sounds like very asshole-ish of me, but I'm a human being before I'm an American. I'm sorry. That's just the way I see things. And I don't like the idea of standing behind a banner. Like, yeah, if China comes and invades America, yeah, I'm going to stand with my countrymen and fight. That's just what's going to happen. Sorry, China, but I'm not gonna be the fucking flag waving asshole at the football game. Like, yeah, fuck you, France. And just yelling shit, even though like there's not a French person in the stadium. Because, we've all been there. You all have been around that nationalist, angry asshole shouting shit at the top of his lungs about how great his country is, even though there's nobody else around to refute that. Ugh. it's irritating. I'm sorry, it pisses me off. But I don't like the idea of identifying with a particular race or religion or belief system before I before myself. I don't know. I kind of fumble my words there, but you get the point. I don't know. If anybody disagrees with me, be sure to post in the comments. This is part 1 of the 3-part video series, and there's going to be other shit we talk about on the subject of nationalism. But I was just going on about people who identify about where they come from. Be sure to post comments, like, subscribe. Just don't try to be an asshole in the comments. Don't get all upset if I offended you about your patriotism. But